This video demonstrates the installation of the CatDV server and how to connect to it with a CatDV desktop client. Before you start the installation, you will need to have access to your server license code, which is available from your reseller, distributor, or us at CatDV. We will begin with a fresh OS X installation. In this example, we will be working on OS X El Capitan. First of all, we will need to download the correct software. The product links we will need can be found on the CatDV website under the Products and Support drop-downs on the headings of the site. Once we're on the download page, we can see there are a variety of links for different products. For this instance, we want to find the CatDV server downloads and locate server 7.2. Click the link and begin your download. Once downloaded, OS X users may need to tweak their security preferences to begin the installation. In this case, go to System Preferences Security and allow CatDV to be installed. Once this is out of the way, we can run the installer. We will view the README section and, if agreed, accept the software license. We can change the install location if needs be, and at this stage we will be asked for an administrator's password due to this being a server application. At this stage, you may be prompted to download a Java runtime, which should be accepted if Java is not already installed. Once the installation is complete, the CatDV server control panel will open and the wizard will start. This is where we need those all-important license codes. Copy and paste your codes into the panel. Now we will move into the Database tab, and here we can configure our database. I'm going to use the built-in CatDV database, but there are also options to connect with MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server and Oracle databases too. Once we've selected our desired database connection, select Install Database and we should get a message indicating the database version has been updated. Next is our web server panel, and here we're going to select the built-in web server. In the final panel, we'll tell the CatDV server what its network address is. CatDV will already have picked up what it thinks is right. Now we will start the server, which may take a few moments. Once we have green ticks across the board, we know that we have a healthy control panel and we can select Finish. Now we can see our CatDV server traffic lights are all green, which means we're ready to go. If you want to revisit the control panel and you have not locked it into your dock, you'll be able to find it in your Applications folder on OS X. So, we have now installed the CatDV server. However, it isn't going to be much use on its own. We need a client to connect to it. First, we will see if we're able to access the web interface through the server's IP address and port that we configured earlier. We've now arrived at the web client landing page, and we can log on to the system to see if the connection has been made correctly. The default username is administrator with a capital A and no password. We recommend that you change this yourself as soon as possible. We can see we have connected to our database and that the web engine is working well. Now, we will test the server's connection with one of our CatDV desktop clients. Head back to the CatDV website and to the download page and download a client. For this example, I'll be using the CatDV Pegasus client, the most feature-rich version of the CatDV desktop client. This time, all we have to do is drag the client into the Applications folder. We will run CatDV Pegasus, but before we can check our server and client can connect, we need to enter the registration codes. We'll go to the CatDV Preferences, select the registration panel and enter the codes. We can use the CatDV server as a license server too. There's more information on that in the CatDV documentation. Now that we have the right registration codes, we can connect to the server using the same administrator account. Now, we want to confirm that the connection between the client and the server has been made. So I'll drag a media asset into the desktop client and publish it to the server. I can now browse the server catalogs, see the content that has been published, and I'm now confident that everything is working correctly. And there we have it, a fresh CatDV installation, having set it up and tested it within just a few minutes. CatDV is now ready to use. We have a series of videos running through the key features and capabilities of CatDV, which can be found under the Support and Tutorials section of our website. Please take a look, and thanks for watching.